Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. This is Moyna Bass Fishers. I am Jim Moyna, and I also am the content fact checker for Moyna Bass Fishers operations. All right, so this is a correction video, meaning I'm going to correct something that I reported on in yesterday's video, which would have been the one previous to this video. The subject was Strike King's Hybrid Hunter. Okay, that's this bait right here. It comes in two sizes. I was specifically referring to the regular, larger sized one. And basically what I was saying is not every hybrid hunter is the same coming out of their factory. And I was explaining, and I made a little explanation. Well, perhaps it's, they have multiple molds and some of them are a little bit different than others. I was just throwing that out there, speculatively speaking. I didn't know. But in essence, what I've come to learn is that, and I got to thank the people that commented on yesterday's video. I've got to thank them for pointing this out. But they indeed make a deep diving hybrid hunter and a shallow one. Now, I was aware that they did this for the junior. There's a hybrid hunter junior, which is a little bit smaller. I was well aware of that for that one, but was not aware for the larger size. And in fact, and this all came about when, the first hybrid hunters I bought were 2 years ago. And then for the Bassmaster Open here in 2025 on Sam Rayburn, which was about a month and a half or so ago, for that tournament, I'd bought a couple more at a local shop there. So I bought these, took them out in practice, and I tied it on. And it ran, and literally, like the regular one, on a super long cast, I can get to hit bottom at 6 feet. Most of the time it runs 5 feet. So this one I just tied on. I can see it running right. I can see it's running no deeper than 2 feet the whole way back to the boat. So I'm like, what the heck? So I take that one off. I tie on another one that I just bought, and it ran the same way. So now I'm thinking, what's going on here? So I actually go to Strike King's website thinking, well, they must make a shallow and a deep version. So I go to their website and I can't find any shallow version, any deep version. There's just one version that I'm finding on their website. But fast forward to now, and reading a lot of the comments, indeed, many of you guys point out, hey, Jim, that's a shallow version you're talking about. So, okay, I got to go back. So instead of going to Strike King's website, I go to Tackle Warehouse's website. They're the online retailer, in case if you don't know. And sure enough, they have a shallow version and a deeper version there on the website. So then, out of curiosity, I go to Strike King's website to see if maybe I oversaw something, overlooked it. And yes, I did overlook it because I did find it this time around. So there you have it. There's the correction. They make a shallow and deep. And I already knew they made that a shallow and deep in the junior. But the tip that I did provide in that video is still valid. And if you want your shallow one to dive deeper, okay, if you want this shallow version to, oh, and another thing they pointed out, by the way, we'll get to that tip in a second, but on the underside of not only the junior but also the regular one is, you can see the letter S clearly on there. And the deeper one does not have the letter S. So, now back to the tip. So basically, the tip is to get the shallow one to run a little deeper, you can actually take this eye right here, take a pliers and bend it upwards. So you can see I've bent that up a little bit. And I can get this one to run out, I mean, maybe a foot shy of the deeper one. It didn't quite, I mean, maybe even a half a foot. It was really close, but not quite there. All right, so anyways, that is my tip, or that is my correction. Over and out.